What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. They had a marvelous Monday. Hopefully they started your weekend off fantastically. So we learned some more Dead by Daylight tonight. I got a few points, whatever these cell things are, got those. I got Kate Denson, which is one people said I need to pick up. It's like, okay, I'll go with that because she's got one of the pretty cool abilities that deals with something. So we'll be spending some of our blood points into her and going, you know, using her for a little bit. Probably tonight, once I get her actually up high enough where I've got all her perks and stuff. That's going to be the big thing. But as far as I'm going right now, I honestly don't know where I want to go with a lot of my perks and stuff. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with it, but we'll figure it out before too long. I'm starting to understand where I want to go as far as like where I'm playing it and stuff like that. So, and I don't know where I want to spend the other points. So I'll just get some points, you know, and play it that way. Go with it from there and see what we get with it. I'm getting all my stuff over here on the stream set up for us while we got that going. Some stuff you can't start until after you get done with get online. So I got all that done. Facebook's is the hardest one to get rolling compared to everybody else's there. So we got everything going now. There we go. All the others basically like a couple clicks versus Facebook is like click there, go here, click there, and get it going. Kyle, what's up, man? How you doing? Hopefully you've had a good Monday, my man. Hopefully everything went well for you. Yeah, I went ahead and got her, but like I said, I've got more points. I just don't know where I want to spend them yet. I've got almost 1 million of these, so let's go ahead and start learning some of her stuff. Windows of Opportunity. See, that's the one that everybody says is really good. Windows of Opportunity, where it lets you see the pallets, breakable walls, vault locations. It's good for looping. So I was like, okay, yeah. But that's what most people say. Keep in mind the layout. Unpredictable. And shipped. Get that. At work, I hear you. What time are you getting off? Hopefully it got you there all night. I went ahead and we went to work this morning, got everything we done pretty early. Joyce, hello, how you doing? Hello. Oh yeah, it seems like I got sound. Huh. It seems like all my stuff's capturing and whatnot. Let's see, is it says my my metrics are fine. Let's see. Okay, gotcha. Let me make sure. Let's make sure I've got sound. I don't know. Is it me who doesn't have sound, or just you don't have sound right now? Okay. I got it on there, so it might be something on Facebook's, and if I don't have sound, that is. Yeah. It's definitely got sound. Might be something weird going on your end there if I don't have any sound. So how you been? Hopefully you're doing well. Go there. Get that. Misty, hello, how you doing? Now you're on a countdown then. When you're gonna close that 1 hour mark, it's one of the longest parts. So how you doing? Hopefully you didn't have any bad weather come through there, Misty. I know I had some pretty rough. Ours wasn't bad. We had a lot of rain this morning. I got up and I was like, goodness gracious, there's water all over the place. Now granted, it didn't wake me up last night, but I reckon it was a pretty bad storm. I know Igor, he lost a tree, broke one of the big dogwoods in his yard, which is crazy. I don't think we got any bad winds like that though. Yep, entities woken up. Main thing we want to get is, I like quick and quiet more than I do guardian. Yeah, grab the med kit. Let's see, go this. I've been fantastic. How you been? How have you been? I don't feel like I get to speak with a whole lot of the people that streamed on Facebook much anymore. I don't feel like I get to talk to everybody much as we used to. Nobody talks in any of the chats anymore or groups. So I'm like, I guess everybody's doing good. You know, because I've got back into stream pretty frequently now. Now that my like schedule's kind of opened up a little bit better for me to stream, so that makes a big difference for me. so I'm able to do it. What's your followers here, Kyle? What do you got there? 787 days. Hot dog. I tell you, time flies. It's I think, what is it? This October for me is 3 years of me streaming in October, which doesn't even feel like it's been that long at all. That's the thing about like streaming and stuff, it just goes so quick. It's good to see you. Yeah, I don't blame you, Joyce. That's how it is. It's hard to get back into it. You're almost to the 4 digits there. Almost. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're almost to 4 digits there. Almost to 1K. That's crazy. It's, you know, that's the hardest thing with streaming is trying to get back into, you know, sometimes it's just making the time to do it. Sometimes you're so busy, it's just so hard to make the time to get to do it. Especially if it's not like, I guess, your job. Like, I do it just for fun, you know, have, you know, play games, enjoy stuff and whatnot. It's hard to sometimes make time on top of everything else going on in your life when you're, you know, you're working and other stuff. So it's hard, but I definitely, you know, but I was working like 3 jobs. So, and it wasn't like, oh, I was short on money. I have to, you know, work these 3 jobs. It was like, you know, you want to come help us do this? I guess I can. We're a little short-handed. Can you help us do this? I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden I'm working 3 jobs and I'm like, I can't keep doing this, guys. I told you I'd come and help you out for a little bit, but goodness gracious, y'all got to calm down. And eventually they got, you know, their staffing back where it needed to be. Charles, what's up, man? Hello, hello. Thank you for the like. Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly. You got your priorities you got to do. And playing games, like I said, it's something I, you know, enjoy. Veronica, I see you lurking. Hello, hello. How you doing? No one left behind. Let's go quick and quiet. This, I want that health back. There we go. How you doing? Thank you for the like and share. How you been today? Hopefully you're having a good Monday. Hopefully everything's going well for you. But you know, it's something where it's like I just wanted to start making time to start streaming. So it's kind of like they got their staffing back and all that stuff. That's true. It is. Me, I don't. What's the word? I don't scare easily. There are some things that'll make me jump, and a lot of times stuff that will make me jump are auditory. So if a game doesn't have like that kind of audio effect on me, it's very hard for it to get the good jump out of me, or at least scare me. I'm doing fantastic, best friend. Had a good day. I've had a pretty good day, I gotta say. Not the best day, but you know, a day that you can't complain about. So that's perfectly good with me. When you can't complain about a day, I guess that's better than, you know, being able to complain about it, you know. Yeah, I make scared noises too when I get stressed out. But yeah, for most of the time with scary games, and it's been a while since a good scary game has got me, if you know what I mean. Like an actual like scary game. And I'd want to find that, you know, find one of those again. They don't really have them anymore. They probably do, but I don't feel like I've found them, you know what I mean? Maybe they'll come out with one before too long. It really gets me. That's true. Tomorrow's a Tuesday. Go one day at a time. See, next Tuesday is 4th of July already, which is crazy to think about. This year's flying by. I hear ya. Yeah, that's what gets me, is if you can get good like audio in a game, and that was always my main thing with a lot of games, is if they can get you like good audio and get you in the what's the word for it? Kind of in the zone of a horror game, then that makes a big difference in a horror game. Like atmosphere is one of the biggest things that you can get. Let me get prove thyself. So if a game can do their audio correctly, that is what makes a big difference to me when it comes to games. It's such a big deal breaker. Oh, self-aware or prove thyself. Oh, self-aware is good. Prove thyself is good too, though. Yeah, just go prove thyself. Yeah, it's gonna take self-aware from me. I guess I'll take whatever that is. Yeah, exactly. You know, that's the big thing with it. Like, and I've gotten to where narrative makes a big difference in a game too. Like, if it just seems like unfeasible, the things they're doing in the game, you're just like, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that either. But yeah, for the most part, atmosphere is the biggest part in horror games for me. More than graphics. Now, graphics will help out. Now, graphics, the only thing that'll get me with graphics is like that kind of gross out factor you'll get from it, where like, I don't know if I can watch it. Stop. Can't do that. That kind of thing is what I'll get from horror games, you know, with good graphics, is like just that gut-wrenching feeling. And that's, you can get that from graphics, but atmosphere, you can't replace it. That's the thing. Like, a good sound score, audio setup, and like the mechanics of the game plays a big difference too. So like if you're like in a stealth game or something where you're like, I gotta listen to, you know, what's going around and around the corner, and then it gets you, that's where you really want a game to go. Like, you don't want that that's the big thing with me. Like, you want that. I think some of my best scares have come out of games where you're sitting there, you're having to play it, and you're trying to listen around corners and trying to listen, you know, for stuff coming up ahead, and then all of a sudden there's just like a loud like noise, and then they jumping at you. That's what I think is one of the best things that games can do. Can and will do, I guess. Let's get her. I don't know if I'll be able to get her all. Let's see. We got Dark Sense. Yeah, definitely want self-aware. Got Tiramisu's. Oh man, I missed out on that. Scissors are nice. Let's try to get those. Nope, not gonna let me have them. Okay. Yeah, well, that's another thing. Like, the overuse of jump scares is another big thing. It becomes like, I mean, really, do you need them? Like, a good jump scare. There's a difference between like just a jump scare versus a good jump scare. But, you know, what was it? Five Nights at Freddy's is really like the pioneer of jump scaring people, I guess you could say. Like, that's where the big loud jump scare came from, was like Five Nights. And you know, they kind of, everybody else is like, oh man, we got to recapture that lightning in a bottle. You know, it's FNAF is crazy. We got to get, you know, that. And, you know, yeah, I mean, that is an aspect. People like it because of that. But that's not the main reason people play it. It's, a lot of people like the lore and stuff in those games too. Granted, like I said, they're not incredible. You know, they have quite a bit of lore. Enough that when the new DLC comes out for the what is it called, inner healing, let's go resilience. When a new DLC comes out for, what was that one game, Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, Pizzeria, the Pizzaplex, when I played on here, I enjoyed that. So I mean, when it comes around and gets its first DLC, I'll definitely play that DLC when it comes out. It's just, whenever it does is another question. When will it come out? Let's grab some bandages. Grab the tiramisu. Boom, boom. So we'll see when that comes out, how they do with it. Let's go resilience. Go this one. Med kit. So we'll see. Yeah, the people try to, especially when they try to capitalize on a, what's the word for it, a phenomenon in gaming. They're like, oh, you know, what made this game so outstanding that people were like, you know, was a biggest seller. Why was it? Well, it's because of not just only the jump scares, but there was a lot of stuff in game that people really enjoyed and, you know, wanted to break down and stuff. And that's another big thing you got to have with games. And replayability is another big thing for people. Oh, Windows Opportunity. Let's go Windows Opportunity. Spine chill. And that's one thing I'm liking about this game is it seems like it has a whole lot of replayability as far as like all the characters, all the stuff going on it. You have a lot of choices to do things on here, and that's something I've been really looking for in a game here recently, because like I said, I had the you know, Evil Dead game, and I truly enjoyed the Evil Dead game. I liked it a lot, but they were just so slow on content, so slow on everything. Exactly. Lore is a big thing, but you know, nowadays, a lot of people are all about zooming. Sydney, thank you for the like, appreciate that. Zooming through content. You know, I guess that's why certain games like, you know, like Fortnite, or even this, like you get on here, you play a match, the match is over, you kind of just drop out and go to the next one. So they're very quick matches, one right after another, and you don't really truly get to enjoy the atmosphere that's set up by the person or the small details that people really want. But that's not what sells games nowadays. Sad to say, but what sells games is quick content. They want that content. Yeah. There's a lot more to it. I played quite a bit of it, but it's like that one felt like with Dying Light. Oh, well, okay, let's go get some other stuff. Let's switch up to my other character and then level up some. Okay, so I need to get some more blood shards. But the with Dying Light, I like the first Dying Light more than I did the second one. And I think it was more the atmosphere of the first game. I like the city you ran around in. I like the characters. I like the story in it. It's just a good game. The second one, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I thought the characters were fantastic. I just feel the story was a little weaker. Yeah, one is by far my favorite one in it. I gotta say, I enjoyed one quite a bit. Two, like I said, I enjoyed it a lot. The game, like gameplay was better. The like I said, they done a lot better with some of the characters. Some of the characters in it were really good. I just felt like the story at some points just didn't jive that well, or felt needless at points. But overall the game was fantastic, you know. But like I said, if I were to choose, I'd choose Dying Light 1 over 2. But out of, like, you know, even like with the Dead Island games, you know, they had Dead Island 2 come out. If I were to pick a game out of Dead Island 1 or 2, I'd probably, well, Dead Island 2 is really fun. My issue is I just didn't have a whole lot of time to get to play through them like I used to. Like you know, play through a game once or twice, you know, 3 times in a row. But I didn't really have an opportunity to do that. Now, Dying Light 1's still probably one of my favorites. You know, probably zombie games, one of my favorites. I'd say within my top 10, the original Dead Island. Not what was there? Riptide was there well, I guess it was technically the second one, but it was a DLC kind of. I don't know. Riptide was an odd one. It wasn't that good. But Dying Light 1 was probably one of my favorites. Just the contrast in colors and the situation you're going through, all that stuff you're dealing with was just so good. So I got to say that Dying Light was probably, or not Dying Light, Dead Island is probably one of my favorites. Dead Island 2 is good. I think they really recaptured some of the stuff that made 1 good. But something about the characters in 1 were just, I don't know. Sometimes Dead Island 2 seems like it tries to be too funny at points, even though in Dead Island 1, the characters were never making a joke of the situation. They were trying to escape the island, trying to figure out what's going on. It was still a serious overtone with, you know, kind of funny stuff in between everything. So I can kind of see, you know, certain things about it. It's very odd. Okay. Let's boot scoot down out of here. I decided to hide in that grass and it worked out just fine. All right, Bill, let's get this going. Focus up. Get my first skill checks of the day out of the way. But you know, Resident Evil games are... Resident Evil 2 is by far my favorite zombie game. Son of a bitch. Yep, he's at me. Oh crap, he went back that way? That sucked. You leave me alone? Looks like he left me alone. Sucks, but hey. At least I didn't get Bill hit. Yeah, the remake is by far one of my favorite games, and so is the original one and the remake are probably within my top 5. Absolutely love them. And then, of course, the original Resident Evil 2 is going to have a special place to me because it's, you know, kind of got the whole thing started for me. You know, Resident Evil 2 started Resident Evil for me. If you know what I mean. That is, you know, back in 1998. That was, what started my love of zombie games and survival horror games. Loved it. Even though I was still a kid at that time. You know, that really got me on that path. And also, you know, the cool puzzles, having to know the map, remembering certain things, stuff that I normally didn't get to use in video games. But I got to use in that one, you know, made a big difference to me. Absolutely loved it. I love games where you have to actually solve stuff. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't come this way. Let me finish this up. Let's get you off a hook. Oh, Bill got her. Good. Yeah, I've played Resident Evil 2 by far. That's one game I could put in and play anytime. Yeah, the remake is... They've done such a good job, like, making the remake feel scary in Resident Evil 2. Like a game that you wouldn't figure would have felt scary. They made Resident Evil 2 remake actually scary, which is crazy. What's up, Rashawn? How's you doing? How you doing? Thank you for that like. I missed it just a second ago. Nemesis was near me. Yeah, see, you know, I want to see if Dustin still has that old VHS tape. Or Igor, if you guys, you know, don't know him by his, you know, how I know him. He had a tape called the Dead Tape, is what he called it. And it was just a VHS tape that had Night of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, all those games on it. Sean, thank you so much for becoming a supporter, man. Appreciate it. And that's another love of mine, Dragon Ball. Absolutely love Dragon Ball. Absolutely love Dragon Ball. I'm big anime fan myself. Big anime. Nick, thank you for liking, man. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for being a supporter, man. Appreciate that. I'm doing fantastic. Doing fantastic. Just reminiscing about the good old days of gaming and stuff. You know, nowadays it doesn't feel like they've got games like they used to. If you know what I mean. Some games just don't feel... Crap. What's he doing? Okay, go that way. Good. Games just don't have that same feeling they did back in the day. And I know it makes me sound like an old man, but... I'm not saying like, oh, my Nintendo games or my Super Nintendo games. No. I'm talking more like... Even games on like PlayStation 2 and GameCube, Nintendo 64, which is all considered retro systems still. But even when you start going into get him off the hook. He's just... What worries me is I think he's gonna come back around that backside of that building on me. I don't know where he's at. Who? It did, like DLC season passes. What the issue with that is, my issue with like DLC season passes, well, just DLCs in general, is that, you know, it used to take like 7, 8 years, up to 10 years to develop a game. Oh crap. You think of Final Fantasy 10. That game was in development for 10 years. 10 years for Final Fantasy 10. It took them 10 years to make Final Fantasy 10. Nowadays they pump out a Call of Duty once every year now, because they got 3 developers on it. It's such a big money thing for them now that crap. I keep getting up because I'm worried about where Nemesis is. Yep, he sees me. Ugh. Well, crap, that was just a hole. Yep, he hit me there. That sucked. Yeah, DLCs, they're releasing games that are half done with DLCs is what I was getting at. I got all caught up in this, but DLCs, the issue with DLCs is they release games that are half finished in hopes that they're going to release them later for more DLC. Like I said, Final Fantasy X took 10 years to develop and come out with the game. That's why it was such a, you know, big thing. Like, it was a humongous game. Everything was released right then. Versus now they'll go, here's a game, here's a game, here's a game. Yeah, less than 3 million copies. That's crazy. And yeah, and ask full price for it, and then charge you $15 here, $15 here. Like, another thing is like Diablo 4. Diablo 4 is $70. You know, I'm playing it and I'm enjoying it, but it's like, I know they're going to come out with DLC for it. I know there's going to be micro transactions in the game. I know all that stuff's going to come to Diablo 4. So why charge $70 for it? Are they not making enough in the end? Is, you know, a $10 million profit not good enough or something? I don't know. I don't know where is it when the profit isn't good enough for a game anymore? And, you know, I understand their overhead and whatnot, but when is it not enough, you know? So is he gonna try to stay near me? Okay, so they unlock the door. I'll try to keep myself alive as long as possible here. Well, Bill's gonna make it out, or no, whoever that is. I'm gonna die. Oh no! Ha! I'm down. Nice. Let's at least get it close to open. Yeah, they're just getting out of here. Gone. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just wish. Another thing is with the like these season passes and stuff like that, they're just nickel and diming more money out of it down the line. I just wonder what the actual like what the amount of money they technically make off of it, or what does a game company consider a success? Like you said, like 3 million. Nah, that's not a success. That's pretty good. Back in the day, they didn't sell that kind of stuff. And the games back then, but then again, you know, you're thinking like scale, you know, inflation and whatever, what games cost then versus what they cost now. I don't know. It's very weird. Very weird. Yeah, that you're exactly right. The PS2, the original OG Xbox, GameCube were the last ones that were really your non-DLC games. They didn't push it as hard. Gerald, what's up, man? Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. And they, that was the big thing with those. It was they didn't have to worry about they could push out or they couldn't push out an unfinished game back then. Nowadays they can push out an unfinished game and then promise patches to fix that. And I don't think that's right. It's just not not what I like about them. You know what I mean? Let's go on over here and start leveling up what we can here. Premonition. Let's go with Drilling Rush. Premonition. Got any? Grab this. I don't know what that does. Oh, I've already got it. Petrified Oak. Don't know what that does. Let's grab it. Grab that. This. They do. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that AAA games, they have their hands in everything, so it's crazy. Exactly. So, but I'm glad at certain points that they do have patches for these games, because if they didn't, could you imagine some of the games that come out with these game broken glitches they come out with now? Back in the day, you didn't have that many glitchy games that come out, and if they did, they were considered terrible, trash, garbage games if they come out with those glitches. Nowadays, you can do it and then like try to patch the game until it worked. And just like Diablo 3. If you ask me, Diablo 3 on release was good. I wouldn't say it was great, but it was good. And But I'll tell you this much. They had a lot of work to do with it to make it better. I'll put it that way, because that game was was rough in the beginning. Very rough game in the start. Like the story and everything is fine, but once you got past the story and got into like end game, the farming, the auction house, everything was a disaster with that game. But now it's a completely different game since they fixed it. Yeah, if Skyrim never got patches, that game would have been awful. But the thing about Skyrim is, and Bethesda games, Bethesda's one that I can say that they do DLCs, but even their base game is so good that it justifies the price tag. The game is so massive, the storylines and stuff in it is, there's so much of it. If you're looking at getting a game and you pay $60, well, even now they're starting to want to charge $70. So let's even go with a new baseline, $70 a game. If you play it and you only get like 3 hours out of the game, 4 hours out of the game in a single player, let's say you're a single player person, you're not a multiplayer person, or even if it is just an adventure, single player game, is it worth $60? Or $70? No, I don't think so. Unless you play it like, I think there's a threshold. If I can get, like 10 hours out of a game, then yeah, I could see that. It's what, $7 an hour. I mean, I can understand that. Yeah, exactly. Gives you more playtime. That's like, me and my buddy were talking about it when I was in North Carolina, and I said, my thing is, let's see, do I want leader? Let's go slippery meat. Leader. I don't know what skeleton keys are good for, but let's get a mystery box. It's a med kit. Good, so I'm happy with that. Happy with that trade. Purple gloves. Go down here. Here. There. And here. And I get the procedure so everybody can learn her stuff now. Boom. I don't have enough. All right, let's go back up here. Go back to Meg and place another game. Yes, yeah, that's what's crazy. Like a 40-hour game. Whoa, that's the max of what you're getting now. Like Final Fantasy X, I had like 100+ hours into that game trying to finish it up. Final Fantasy VII, the original, that was easily, like, without internet and stuff like that to help you like plan out your game, you were looking at a 50 to 100 hour game. That is where I think a game should be, if you're paying that kind of price. But then again, even with DLCs now, there's not that much. And like me and my buddy were talking about, he's like, okay, so I was like, if I were to suggest a Resident Evil to somebody, if someone come up and goes, I'm new to Resident Evils, I want to know what one to play. I want to play one of the new ones. I don't want to play one of the old ones. I want one with good graphics, for today. I don't have, a system I can play that on. I got a PlayStation 5. They say, do I get, the Resident Evil 2 remake? Everybody says it's good. Resident Evil 3 remake, they say it's good. Should I get Resident Evil Village? Should I get the Resident Evil 4 remake? And if they were all the same price, let's just say they were on sale, they were all $30, I would say buy Resident Evil 4. And they'd be like, well, why Resident Evil 4? I hear 2's your favorite. Yeah, 2 is my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, 2's my favorite game. But you being a new person to the series and you're spending your money on something, I want to make sure you get what you need out of it. So it's like that game you'll easily get 10 to 15 hours out of, easily. Not unless you're a completionist, then you'll have a whole lot of time in that game. So versus 2, yeah, if you're a completionist, you'll get quite a bit of time out of the game. And I've got my bang for my buck out of it, but not everybody will like the game the same way I like it. But if you just want to beat the game to see if you like it, then I wholeheartedly say play Resident Evil 2 or play Resident Evil Remake 4. So that's how I look at it. But I still suggest 2. 2's my favorite. Yeah. Yep. Dadgummit. He didn't go after her, he went after me. This sucks. Ooh, okay, we escaped. That's nice. That guy didn't escape. Let's get out, Dodge. He's over there anyway. They do finish the one we started on. They did. I was able to keep him occupied for a while. Where's he going to take the body to, I wonder? Son of a... He's going to come over here. Yeah, they're like, ah, Souls, it's not hard enough. When I lose, I want to start back from the beginning. I mean, okay. My thing with Souls, I'd like to play a Souls game. I'm not going to deny it. I'd like to play a Souls game. But my thing is like, okay, if the game's difficulty is decided by... The game's difficulty is decided by me just learning a boss mechanic and then making sure I don't mess up on a roll. I mean, I guess. I mean, I think, you know, I played a lot of WoW, and to me, like, you know, that is what I consider like adding more mechanics, and, you know, you have different phases that add different mechanics, and then, you know, on top of that, you have to have everybody working together to get it done. You ask me, that's what makes a game hard. Yeah, that's what I figured. In the middle was pretty important. That's why I wanted to get that Jinn first. He got that Jinn. We got the Jinns in the mid, it looks like. Just gotta find... Okay, right, here's one. What's up, Dean? How you doing, man? Yeah, I figured I was like, well, I was hoping he chased after the other person, and he turned right around and went right back to me, and I was like, goodness gracious. Yeah, I should have just took off running when that happened. I should have not even like tried to attempt to stay near it to try to repair it. But I figured he was gonna chase after her, but he didn't chase. He turned around, come right back at me, even though he didn't know I was technically there. But maybe he had that sixth sense. He's like, there's somebody right there. I know it. I don't have those kind of let's walk away for a minute. No, he's after somebody else. Good. Well, not good, but he is after somebody else. Means I can work on it. Means I can work on it. Shady turtle. That poor fella, he's gotten hooked. This is game over for him. That's one I've not got to go against yet, is this knight. He's a new one. At least a new one for me. I've probably seen Michael Myers the most out of all the killers so far. Him and Bubba. For some reason, people play a lot of Bubba. Yep. Yeah, why did I run that way? God almighty. I guess I'll heal myself some down here. I didn't know the hole was there. Really? I don't know much about the night. Like I said, I don't... Is he leaving? Guess I'll work on this one. I didn't even know this was down here. We got 3 people working on gens now. Got 1 gen done. Someone blew one up. Okay, he's on. Hopefully he stays up there. Focus up. Come on, Jesus Christ, okay. Barely missed that one. What's the way out of this place? There's a staircase probably out here. Oh, well, let's not go to that side. I don't know where the staircase is in here. Is there only one staircase out of here? Oh, okay, this is the killer's place. Damn it. This is where not knowing the levels screws me hard. Let's see if they get the door. And we got nice. Okay, now I can actually read. Yeah, MMOs. That was probably my big thing. Yeah, the new alien is or the new killer is some kind of like robotic alien synth kind of thing. I'll show it to you. It reminds me, the guy's last name, the new survivor they added is Soma. That was a pretty good game. It went pretty well. Yeah, they got the anniversary going on. There are some pretty cool things. You get quite a bit of blood shards. There's a lot of like stuff on sale. I got the what is it? I got some of these. They're on sale, the little cells or whatever they are. So everything's on sale. You can unlock all this stuff through the game by doing certain things. But I got all the ones from like the mask from the invitations, except for that one. I don't know. Unlocked through event gameplay. Yeah, see, you got certain things like this that you get from certain things. The tomb event. So I guess I need to get one more mask and I'll have all the masks, I guess. But the store's got everything that's kind of on sale. Well, that's not really what I'll see. If I go the actual store. All the characters and stuff are on sale. Like I got her, like if you want like Rebecca, she's 30% off, or I think their original characters, like let's say they're 50% off. Their original characters are 50% off. The licensed characters are 30% off. I think killers are about the same way. Let's see. The new killer is, where's he at? He's this guy right here. The Singularity. He's normal price though, but he's some kind of like robotic alien creature. But what I find interesting is the character that came with it. His last name is Soma, which I'm wondering if it's like a call to like the Soma game, which takes place underwater, but still, nonetheless. Are they the same way? 50% off for the killers versus licensed killers like Wesker. It's 30% off. So yeah, it seems like they're keeping the same thing. I guess they kind of have to do that because those characters cost them more to license out to play them. Yeah, he's got like this weird robotic thing about him. Another 16 days. Like there's other stuff to it also. Like let's see if you go. Let me get sure. Our daily rituals. They've got a masquerade one right here that you can unlock stuff. I've got to get that one there. I got to get one more invitation, then use the invitation effect to get this one. Then I move to this one, and you can go around all this area, and I get some golden pants. And then you have to play as a killer on these, get these things, and you're like, I got a weapon for the hillbilly, or a chainsaw for the hillbilly, and up here some pants for the hillbilly, and then a mask for Nia, and then that's level 1, and the next one releases in 2 days, so there's like a second one, so you can unlock all this stuff and do that. So there's a lot of cool things. A lot of cool things going on right now. I wonder, I know that they got like cross-platform stuff, but they need it. If they could, that'd be the best thing they could do. I don't know if they've got it yet or not. I've only got it on PC, so I'm not sure. It'd be cool if they did. If they could do like a cross-platform, like what is it? What's it called? It's like that. Let's go ahead and hit her blood whip. So now she's prestige, and everybody can get those perks. But I don't think I have all the perks I want with her yet, which would be... Her perks are pretty interesting. She's at that dance with me thing that when performing a vault or leaving a locker in a sprint, you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. That's pretty cool. Up there chasing you. Quick. So she seemed like she'd be a very good one at like looping. So I'm not worried about self-aware. You want to be like quick and quiet where you can run. Well, not even quick and quiet. Probably just stuff that made you faster. Yeah, like lightweight, I guess. You want to get his attention, run from him, and all that good stuff. See, because I don't have resilience level 3 yet. What I have been running at least. Sprint burst level 3 I do got. So you can play sprint burst. Resilience? No, that's not what I want. Resilience? Like my other spec, which is prove thyself. Because that is pretty nice. And then self-aware. Jenny, hello. How you doing, Jenny? Hopefully you had a marvelous Monday. Hopefully everybody's had a good Monday. I know I have. I've had a pretty good Monday. Load out. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, this is what I'm not messing with that either. Not even a mask can protect you from this flashlight's light beam. So what is it? You can like just shine a flashlight in somebody's face? A very portable flashlight with a good grip. Effective technology produces a light that consumes less power. 8 seconds of use decreases flashlight battery consumption by 11%. Increases the accuracy of flashlight beam by 20%. I guess. Don't know much about them. Blood web. So that means she should be able to get the other perks, right? New perks I just got. So if I'm like, all right, let's learn some of her stuff. So I'm like, just let's learn what I can. Yep, see, there it is. Dance with me. I can get the mystery box. And I can get dance with me again. Okay. Let's see. What's the other one I can get? Windows of Opportunity. Grab that one. Let's go to that surgical. Oh, no, never mind. Not gonna let me have it. Okay. Go box in this. Nope. Not gonna let me have that either. Boil over. Let's go boil over. Tiramisu. Bandages? Nope, it's not gonna let me have them. Okay, let's go ahead and play another one. Play another one. But yeah, there's they need to do a cross-platform. Most things. Yeah, they're pretty much basically kind of the same thing, Nick. When you're playing on here, I wish there is actually. If I go survivors, there is an Ash. They do have Ash. So Ash from Evil Dead is in it, but I don't think they got a killer from there. That's one thing I don't think they have is you can get Ash, and does it actually say? So Ash versus Evil Dead. Character from Dead by Daylight, Ash versus Evil Dead. Let me see if there is. I don't think there is there? I don't think they have a let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's just Ash. They don't have a actual killer for Ash versus Evil Dead. Which would have been cool if they did. Because there's so many cool like demons and stuff they could use there for Evil Dead. See, that's crazy they do it as separate accounts. Ugh. Be honest, it's kind of cringe. They need to do it. It's not hard. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say it would be hard for them to do it. I don't know what their systems are like. Maybe I would think they would have the ability to do it if they wanted to. That's true. That is true that Discord is now available on consoles. So that Discord is probably one of the cooler things, you know. Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably more of an effort issue than them actually doing it. My thing about you know, it's like I was talking to somebody one time, like I played classic WoW there for a while when it come back, because I played WoW originally when it first came out. Well, not when it first came out. I joined it probably during the AQ era, original AQ era. AQ had already opened, so I didn't get through all that other stuff right there. And then I played through the Naxxramas era, and then played all the way into Cataclysm. I didn't play through Cataclysm. Didn't play Cataclysm, but I played all the way up to Cataclysm. Where's this a gin? Oh, here's a gin. Let's get the rolling. But, oh goodness, lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. I know it makes me sound old, but back in my day, people used to have to pay for the oh crap. Yep, that's about right. What? I'm not quite sure what she's doing. Is she chasing me or no? Maybe it's a new huntress? They're not quite sure they know what they're doing? I've never played against a huntress, so I don't know much about the huntress. I know she can throw axes and stuff. But other than that, I don't know what in the world she's doing. Huh. It seems like she could be friendly, because she definitely didn't come after me. Mage's blood just ran away from her. Like I said, it could be just a new person learning to play the game. Oh, I blew that one right up, didn't I? I am doing terrible. I'm not paying attention. I'm watching the other stuff more. I'm not quite sure what she's doing. It could be like me and not know the maps when you're a new player. It's possible. She could be trying to get stuff from the vent. I don't know. Like, she's kind of staying after me, but not really. I don't know where she's at. He's over here. Oh, okay. Okay, she's definitely throwing stuff at me. I run in that damn pole. Yeah, she's definitely new. She's definitely new. Yep. I guess I'll just keep running. You sit here and watch me? Okay. I'm gonna guess the person go open the door. Well, I think I'm just gonna sit here and... Let's go get her up. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. Let's see what they're doing. Ricky, what's up, man? How's it going? Thank you for liking and share. Yeah, face camping pretty hard. So she picked her up. Oh, does she have like the perk? He'll be up, yeah. There we go. They got a flashlight. I'm getting the hang of it. I do have a new addiction, I gotta say. I'm enjoying it. There we go. Well, the person crawled out. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was body blocking. I was like, I'm going to make sure that person gets to crawl out. That's why I didn't run out. I was like, if I have to, I'll jump in front of her so that way she can at least crawl out the door. Had to body block some there, Richard. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm going to guess that was probably a new Huntress. Yeah, because they didn't even have their other perk unlocked. So a newer Huntress. I figured that was the case because I was like, they're not really catching me. They should be catching me a lot quicker than that. Considering I don't know what I'm doing. I'm running around this map like a chicken with my head cut off. They should be able to catch me. There's no reason why they shouldn't. That was an odd one, but okay. And there's a nurse's mask. So you unlock little stuff like that. See, I got her little mask. So I'm going to guess that's all the mask, right? You get all the masks from there. I think there's 12 of them. 4. What was that? 9. 12, yeah. So 12 masks, and the rest of them you got from event tombs. And it looks like you get a mask, pants, and a jacket. Pants, weapon, and an upper body for the hillbilly. Okay. Blood web. Finished learning other stuff. Grab that. Let's see. Windows of opportunity. Let's go with that. I've not messed with the flashlight yet. I know that the flashlight's like a little kind of gimmick thing that you can shine in their face and stun them. Especially if they're picking up somebody, you can stun them and take it. I'm working on them. I keep forgetting to get them. I've got to do that one. The one I'm on now is I got to do an invitation. I've not been doing them. I keep forgetting, oh, I've got to use one of those. So I just might use one in the next game to get it done, if you know what I mean. Because really all you got to do is just hit it. Like, oh, I've got to go over here and do this. So I might just go over there and just do that real quick so I end up with it. I keep forgetting to do them. Yeah, I get so into the game where I'm like, I'm playing. And I'm like, I should have been doing this one. But this time I'll try to make sure I get that last one done there so I can move on to the next one. See, I've not done any of the killer ones, so that's going to be a whole nother thing. So that is what it is with that. All right. I'll go ahead and get that one done and move to the next one. I got to remember them. I don't remember them at all. I don't remember at all. Don't remember them at all. Oh, goodness gracious. So that means now I should have, yep, windows of opportunity now. And I should also have boil over. And her last one was some boots. Yeah, dance with me. So it seems like she's all about running from him, isn't she? Kate Denson. I don't know who I want to get next or what I want to do. Yeah, see, if I can figure it out, I'll play him some. I just haven't really took the time to learn the killers yet. If I were to play any of the killers, I don't know. I kind of want to play Nemesis. I do like Nemesis, but that's because I'm a Resident Evil fan. Or I mean, Wesker's cool. I just don't know if I'd play as him as a killer. Like, I've played against him and I was like, I don't think I'd like his playstyle. His is very odd. His is about like putting some kind of Ouroboros dot on him. Even though they all kind of seem like they do it like between him and Nemesis, they do like an infection thing. But Nemesis has like zombies walking around and stuff, which is really cool to me. It's like, yeah, I like that. I like the zombies walking around doing things. Even though they're not really like, I didn't really have an issue with them. But I guess they technically can sneak up on somebody and hit them. So, yeah. Works one way or the other. Works one way or the other. Do do ba do ba da. Okie dokie. Oh, Silent. And Sherry's another survivor. Well. Oh, Mason. Cheryl Mason. I kind of want to get her as a survivor. I like Silent Hill quite a bit too. Oh, okay. They already saw me. I don't know what killer that was. What's funny is the guy that was in that room when he was just fine. That was somebody else that got. J-Dog. Oh, totem. Nice. Get rid of this. Cleanse totem. I honestly don't know what cleansing a totem. I know it gets rid of some kind of stuff they like buffs they get, but I don't know what the buff is. And if it really hurts them that bad to cleanse a totem. But I'll cleanse it if I see it. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, finding the playstyle for a killer would also be interesting for me. Okay, let's go work on this one. Actually, I want this invitation first and foremost. Grab an invitation. And I want to use the invitation on something. I'll use it on a vault if I see it. Well, 2 people are picked up now. Oh, he's cleansing another totem. They obviously had 2 totems around the map, huh? Let me heal you. Let's go get them off the hook. Oh, he got him good. Yeah, they're after me, huh? That sucked. This person's already getting ready to get... Hooked right over there. There's another totem they're getting. So how many totems this guy got on the map? It keeps taking everybody down, that's for sure. Whoa, oh, what? Okay. Huh. What killer is this? I'm not entirely sure this killer. Like, he just come out up that stairway on me, I guess? But my heart didn't start beating until he was like... Didn't make much sense. I know I've dealt with the blight before, which more or less he comes through the walls and stuff. But I don't know what that does. He's down below us. Can you just come up this? Or can you just decide, can the killers just come up those? Is that what happened there? Whatever, let's get far away from him and try to do a gin somewhere. I can actually find one. I'll find Jin is far away from him. Oh. Ah, huh. Interesting. If they stand still, they're undetectable. That's interesting. Well, there went one of my teammates there. And there went the killer. See, what is that? That's not the killer, that's something else, isn't it? Do they have like proxies or like minions running around doing stuff? That's the only thing I can figure. I don't know what that killer is though. I've not fought against this one before. It's always cool finding new ones. Just hyper focus, get our skill checks done. Hey, what's that? Oh, where's a dadgum place for me to go run around, juke him and go on? Where's the dadgum doors at here? Where's the damn door at? I wish I knew where the door was. Thank God I found it. Oh, I didn't know where it was. What killer was that? I healed a survivor 3 states. And I bet I didn't get to do that. I don't know that map. That's the worst thing. I don't know a map. So I'm like, I don't know where to get out of this place. Let's see. The Hag. That was the killer. The Hag. That one person didn't have any talents on Nia Carlson. Yeah. She had boil over, adrenaline, windows of opportunity. Interesting. Chris, what's up, man? Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. That was a good game. That was a good game. Yeah, I don't know what they do. Yeah, I've dealt with some of the ones that go invisible. What was that one? What was their little whole gimmick? Let's see. I can go here and look at the characters this way. Characters. The Hag. So that's the Hag. What does she do? See, I never saw her. So it looks like she runs a bunch of hexes. Okay, they had the Briar Witch. They actually had a outfit for Snake Charmer. Okay. Never played against the Hag before. Interesting. Oh, okay. So she has like a teleport mechanic if you step on her traps. Gotcha. That's why you didn't recognize her either, is because she had her little one thing on. Let's try cat. Let's do. I want to try. Well, I need to finish upgrading some of her stuff though. Bond. There's one specific one I still want to get, which is not that. Not that. Don't give it to me. Yeah, it didn't seem like it. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen her. That was a new one to me, the Hag. Like I said, I see a lot of Michael Myers. Last night I saw a lot of Bubba's, you know, from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I want a resilience. There it is. I guess I'll go Guardian. One Left Behind or Dark Sense. Let's go. Well, I can't go up there. Okay, so I should have everything I want with her, which is Sprint Burst. I want to try some different stuff with her. Let's get rid of Self-Aware. Well, I like Self-Aware, just that walk speed. Sprint Burst, Resilience. You're motivated in dire situation. Gain 9 additional speed when repairing, sabotaging, healing, unhooking, vaulting, cleansing totems, blessings, opening exit gates. That's such a nice thing. And then Prove Thyself. Let's get rid of Prove Thyself, because it seems like a lot of people probably use that. I notice a lot of people use Prove Thyself. I'm gonna mess around to see what other stuff you can do with her. Where's it at? Windows of Opportunity, Sprint Burst. Self-Aware, I do like being able to walk faster. Resilience. I'll keep Resilience, and maybe I'll change out Self-Aware for something else. Let's check out what else we got here. Adrenaline. That's nice. When the gates open up, you get the Verge of Escape, instantly heal, normal speed. Exit gates are powered. So if they're powered, I can do that for Adrenaline. Overboil, you are a battler and do everything to escape a foe's grasp. Your struggle effects on killer are increased by 80%. You obscure the killer's ability to set hook auras within 16 meters. You get a 33% chance, or 33% of current wiggling progress when the killer drops from great height. That's pretty nice, but I don't know if I'd use it. Dance with me. When performing a fast vault or leaving a locker in a sprint, you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. That's not really that good. Lightweight. Your running is light and soft, making your tracks harder to follow scratch marks. Let's go with that. Let's just try something where I run around. I do like the being able to do 9% faster when getting people off hooks and whatever. So we'll go with that. And I'll go with a toolbox just to do it. This is which your repairs can be heard is reduced by 8 meters. That's pretty nice. Increase the toolbox for speed. Ooh, by 30%. Or that's pretty nice. Sabotage and hooks. Sabotage hooks. And adds charges. So you could stack. Go boom boom. Offering. Go there. We'll try out. We'll try her out. Yeah, well, I know prove thyself also gives double blood points. That's one thing I had been using. But I figured I'd try something different right now. Figured I'd try something a little different right now. Just for, like, you know, for fun. Just for funsies. I'm not taking this one too serious. I need to get that one thing done. So try that. We'll try this out. Okay, let's roll back into it. Yeah, I was noticing everybody's using prove thyself, so it's like, is it worth running it? I guess just for blood points, but it's one of those things. It's like, if I want to just play around and have a good time, I guess I could use something different. But I guess, you know, for me, it's probably better using it since I don't have a whole lot of, you know, characters build up and whatnot. I just want to find a character I really want to use. I don't know who I want to use. I kind of want to use Rebecca from Resident Evil just because, I don't know, Rebecca just seems like an underutilized character, even though she did get her own game. If you ask me, it was one of the it was one of the hardest Resident Evils in my opinion, like old school Resident Evils. Like, I went back and played all of them, you know, not too long ago, and by far that one was the hardest one for me to actually just go, I beat that one without, you know, whatever, like dying X amount of times. That game, it's just the healing, the way the healing worked, and you had to watch 2 characters' health bars and all this other stuff. I can see all the vaults and all that good stuff now. Nice. Well, come on, buddy. I'm done with that. Game, you Steve, you lured him right to me. Come on. Yeah, RE0 was probably one of the tougher ones I remember playing. Yeah, knowing where the vaults and stuff are does make it a lot easier to get away from stuff. Where's me a thing to repair? Well, here's an exit. Need 2 more gens. They stop, we'll heal them up. Rub them down, heal them up. Nice, I'm healed up now. Stay together and repair something. Let's do this. Where's the generator at? Ooh, I need to focus up. And nobody's at prove thyself. Ah, me. Wonder where Ghostface at? Hold up. I tried to get him to follow me so he'd leave the gen alone. So I'm guessing they have he has the ability if he walks around, you can't pick him up. Is that what it is? He wants to just walk around, you can't sense him. I'm gonna guess that's his ability. Vault that? No. You can't jump down here. He's on Leon like white on rice on a paper plate in a snowstorm, wasn't he? Focus up. Let's not drag him down this time. Yeah, I think tomorrow I might try this with the controller over keyboard and mouse. To me, it feels like I have a slight delay when I'm hitting my keyboard. Them crows. Seal her up. Gotta suck. Go try to get him off the hook. Damn it. Stop it. So he was slightly camping that one character. Yeah, he's just camping me. He's not gonna let anybody get me. Fine for my life here. Oh, I'm dead. That's a photo dead gun finish right there. You gotta get one more gen up though. It's gonna suck. I don't know where the gens are. Where's the damn generator to get? Now that he's hanging around the generators. Like, bad thing is I can't tell if he's coming up on me. He just picked me up and hooked me. Ah, it's quick. You mother... How'd he know? He just turned right around and got me. Definitely knows the map better than me, so there's not much of a way for me to... That just sucks. caught me. I'm dead. That's everything I could do. I kited around all I could. Yeah, that perk is extremely nice just for kiting, because you can be like, oh, there's the vaults. So I let him on a wild goose chase for a while. I just couldn't get away from him. Yeah, he seems like he's pretty hard to deal with. Just because you can't... he can walk up to you and you get really close to you before anything goes off to be like, oh, that's what happened. So you can't really gauge, like, when you're repairing something, if they're getting close to you. And that's why, like, he just kind of sneaks around. He didn't have... well, you can't see his perks right now, but... let's see how they're doing. I kind of want to see. Okay, so, yep, not doing good for him. So he's letting him go. Interesting. I guess I annoyed him a little bit. I guess he's just, I'm just gonna kill that person. He's run me all over the map. Let's kill him. So he just straight up hooked me and didn't care. Huh. I wonder what all that was about. Alright. That was odd. Yeah, some of the killers, they I don't understand what they're doing at points like there where he's like, I'm gonna pick him up and put him on this and do this. You know, do I know? For what reason? I'm not. I know they're farming points and stuff like that, but I don't know the purpose of it. I don't know the purpose of it yet. Maybe one day I'll learn it. Dark sense. Grab the med kit. I can get the wide lens. Not really worried about the wide lens. Let's go hope. What's that? Hope. Map add-on. Let's see. Let's look around some of the other stuff. What's some of the other perks to play around with? Dark sense. I should have got that. Let's go with this. Mystery box. What's in the mystery box? Could be anything. Could be a boat. And grab the last. I think that's the last perk I need to get, right? Yeah, it was the last perk I had to get. Okay, so let's see. What other stuff do we got here? I want to go my typical one, resilience, prove thyself. Lightweight, I don't know if I care much with. I'll do the one that I normally do for points, which is lightweight, resilience. prove thyself, and the last one was that walk speed, self-aware, which is just nice. That extra walk speed's nice. But if I want something where I want to, let's see, let's go here and change this to a med kit. Go bandages and there. Let's see, on a second one, what would I want to do for that one? Rainbow map. Interesting. Whatever, let's try a flashlight. I don't know nothing about the flashlights. At 2 seconds to use the flashlight. Whatever. I don't know nothing about flashlights. Let's see, what else? Boil over. That's the one with wiggling. Let's dance with me. Adrenaline, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go boil over. That's a seems like a fun one for her. Hers seemed pretty cool. What this one do? You're running is light and soft, making your tracks harder to follow. Scratch marks stay visible. 5 seconds less. Yeah, I like that. 5 seconds less on my run. And then there's that. And less, and their spacing is inconsistent. I don't know if dance would be even worth it with that one. Let's go with the oof. What other stuff we got here? I don't know the perks well enough to be like, I want to use these. So quick and quiet. If I'm running and I know I'm kind of far away, I can hop in a locker on them and they won't know it. Or if I jump over something, they can't tell. Let's try it. I like boil over. That's a pretty fun one. Lightweight, and then windows of opportunity. Let's try that. That'll be fun. No reason to take it too serious. Take it too serious, you won't have as much fun. Ready. What are we doing? Waiting on a killer? Waiting on a killer ready up, huh? Waiting on a killer to ready up. Okay, there he goes. There he goes. Calms the entity, and sighting increases the distance between sacrificial hooks. I don't know much about the flashlight. I guess I'll figure it out. I know you can shine it in their face and make them drop people. And blind the killer so you can run off. But you kind of like have to halfway aim it, don't you? Where's my, find my thing to charge my headphones. It's beeping. isn't a good thing. There it is. All tangled up in my cords. No! Come on. Last thing I want to do is lose sound in the middle of the game. There we go. Ooh, hit my mic. Plug my headset up and game starting. So there's that. Better. Okay, this map I know a little bit better. Well, I get stealth killers all the time. One stealth killer after another, huh? Yeah, I think I'd much rather have a med kit. Hello, what's going on, man? How's work? Get my foot. Or they're breaking a pallet. Okay, gotcha. He's focusing one of them pretty hard, isn't he? He won't turn towards me. Yeah, see, I don't know how to use it that well. I was practicing with it. Oh, he still got me there anyway. generator down here? Of course it's not in a killer's place. That's about right. Yeah, just take me on down to the basement. Ugh. So quick when they find you, though. Like, he found me right off the bat, which really, really sucked. Yeah, I should have kept sprint burst. I got rid of sprint burst. Ugh. Rough without it. But do you not want to heal up? Let's get death tag. Yeah, I'd rather keep a med kit, or yeah, med kit just seems like the better item in general. I guess the flashlight, if you're good with it, works out, but I'm not good with it, so that's a different thing. Is he after her pawn? Let's get death tag off a hook. A person followed me and got hurt. They're chasing me. Yep, I'm dead. Yeah, stealth characters, I don't... There's never a gen in a killer's place? Okay. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense, so none of that. No more of that. Yeah, that's just crazy. Yeah, the Wraith, I can't deal with him. Just like the inconsistency of like trying to figure out what he's doing and how he's doing it. It's kind of rough. Let's see if she can find her way out. There you go. Get out of there. Nice. Got another tier reward or whatever it is. Glowing cleaver for the trapper. What else do you get? Torso for Michaela. Killer charm. Michaela. So it looks like Michaela's items and then a trapper. Flip-flops. The charm. Trapper. Skull merchant. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's go back with Meg. Actually, let's stick with her, but use her other loadout. Just a normal. I don't think I have any customizables for her, do I? No. Okay. Let's play. Let's play. Gerald, what's up, man? Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm ready. I'm ready, Freddy. It's going good. Going good. Having a good day. Had a good day. Wait, waiting on one other person? Okay. Do 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 do. Taking a bit to get it going, doesn't it? Okie dokie. Yeah, I don't seem to do very well against the stealth killers. Like I said, I don't know how to counter certain killers. I know there's probably certain weaknesses you want to exploit with certain killers and, you know, versus other ones. Like, this one you kind of want to do more of this than that. I don't know what you would want to do against certain ones. Like the Wraith seems like it was something like if you knew what you were doing against it, it's not a bad one to deal with versus like, I guess where I'm playing, I guess, yeah, I think this probably has some kind of MMR kind of like mechanic to it, which is matchmaking ratings. So the better you do, the higher you kind of climb up the ladder to fight, you know, harder opponents. And I'm guessing I'm pretty low on MMR. So with like Wraith, where people don't quite understand how to deal with some stealth killers, or at least stuff like that, he's probably like a pub stomp kind of like killer is what the feeling I get from him, at least. He's a pub stomp killer. Where's there a hunk? I see there's Wesker and Hunk there. Okay, this is my normal spec now, so no more running and gunning. Let's play it safe. That was a little almost too early on that. Almost a tad bit too early. That sucked. Yeah, I'll dodge real quick. I think that person got salt on his way over. Hopefully that cold guy can work on getting some gens. Okay, he's after Ruby Table again. This game's going like crap. Maybe they're not picking him up, is he? I'm gonna get as many points as I can here. When I say that, I mean I'm gonna try to get... Person ran right into him. Hot dog. This dude's steamrolling him. This ain't looking good. I don't know much about the Oni. I know he deals with something with blood points, and if he gets like levels from like getting downs and stuff, dude's probably like. You missed. You missed, Chuckles. Oh, okay. I know. I'm keeping an eye out for him. He didn't hit me that time, but good God. I guess he's just trying to farm up as many blood points as he possibly can. He's right over there. Here, let's grab an invitation. Oh, hey, big boy. That's about right. This sucked for me. Wow, that person didn't even hide, really. Got one gen. Yeah, they constantly are getting down. He's able just to one-shot me now. I'll try. That's all I could do. Person's working on one generator. That's about right. God, that sucked. I don't know about those little blood orbs, but I'm guessing that deals something with him. The generator is done. That's one I worked on a little bit, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's go see if we can get her. It's on her. Unhook. It sucked. Grabbed her. Boom! Woo! Okay. Oh, we made it there. I did activate that one. I was like, I get the invitation. That was a rough game. Like, bless their hearts, they were getting down like constantly. I did everything I possibly could. He got 52,000 points that game. That's crazy. View challenges. Let's go there. I was actually able to escape, but I don't know if that was actually him letting me escape, just running behind me. I swear I heard him swing at me a couple times, but I don't know. I could have been wrong. Could have just been the heat of the moment. While on chase, activate the invitation to spawn a party pallet. Sure. I can do that, I guess. I can do that I guess. Looking around, I was like, who was another survivor people said they was it her? Off the record. Let's see what off the record is. Quiet's best. Once you're unhooked or escape from the hook, off the record activates for 80 seconds. This perk and its effects are disabled once the exit gates are powered. Off the record, your aura will not be shown to the killer. Grunts of pain caused by injuries are reduced by 100%. Gain the endurance status effect. What's the endurance status effect? What does that mean? The endurance status effect. Red herring. You notice that people pay attention to whatever makes the loudest noise. After repairing a generator for at least 3 seconds, it'll be highlighted to you in a yellow orb. The generator stays highlighted until it's fully repaired. You repair a new generator or enter a locker. Okay, entering any locker will trigger a loud noise indicator for the killer at the highlight generator's location. Entering a locker will trigger a loud noise indicator for the killer at the highlight generators. That's pretty interesting. Okay. I like that. That's actually a pretty cool, like, get them to do something else kind of ability. For the people. You risk your life and injury for others. For the people is only activated while at full health. Press the active ability button 1 while healing another survivor without a med kit to instantly heal them from dying to injured, or from injured to healthy. So one hit status thing. You will become injured and receive the broken status for 60 seconds. You become the obsession. Equipping this perk decreases the chance of being the killer's obsession at the start of the trial. The killer can only be obsessed with one survivor at a time. Okay, so broken, you can't be healed for 60 seconds, so you can instantly heal somebody from dying or whatever. Interesting. What does that tell me what the endurance is? Okay, endurance prevents a survivor from being down, inflicting deep wound instead. Deep wound will put a survivor in dying state unless it's mended before the timer runs out. Huh. That's off the record seems incredible. Yeah, I guess I'll get her next. That off the record seems like it's a very strong ability. Your aura will not be shown to the killer. Grunts of pain caused by injuries are reduced by 100% and gain the endurance status effect. So once, let's see. Once you're unhooked or escape from the hook, off the record activates for 60 seconds. This perk and its effects are disabled once the exit gates are powered. So for a minute and what, 20 seconds? Your aura will not be shown to the killer. Grunts of pain are reduced and you gain endurance. Interesting. Yeah, off the record, that's pretty darn strong. Yeah, let's unlock her. That is a very strong ability. Okay. I guess I'll start working on her stuff now. I'll start working on her stuff. Leader, it's this. 2, unpredictable. Spine shield, boom, boom. For the people. This. Red herring. Red herring even seems good. Like all her little abilities seem pretty good. Is that situational awareness? This isn't happening. There and there. Level 10, yep. Entity is now awoken. Quick and light and bond. Let's go quick and quiet. And grab that. There. 12. Resilience. Always a good one. Fourth people. Med kit. Let's go with Kindred. Go ahead and grab our perks. So make sure we get all the perks we can get. Okay, next one. Let's see. We got that. Sprint burst. Give me that. How does I get that sprint burst? Quick and quiet. Let's just get. No, can't get it. Okay, that's good enough. All right, let's play. Let's play this one more. Let's play this one more. Let's go with Meg. Let's play with Meg. Let's play with Miss Meg. We're ready. Oh, we waiting on Killer and one other. Dwight. Okay. Yeah, we'll probably call this one our last game for tonight. It's almost 11 o'clock for me. I don't think I have to go to do any kind of like big stuff tomorrow, so I might have a day stream tomorrow, so you guys make sure you have your notifications on so you can see that. I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna promise it, but gonna try. Gonna try to do a little day stream tomorrow. Do a little day stream tomorrow, because I don't know what next week's gonna look like with 4th of July and holiday weekend. So I'm gonna try to stream quite a bit and hang out quite a bit this week. See how everybody's doing. Skull Merchants, Rhinestone Supplier. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow during the day sometime, because I know that I don't think I have to go to work tomorrow. I gotta talk to my dad. If he needs my help, then I have to kind of go help him work. But other than that, I don't think we do. I think he has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I don't think we got anything planned for tomorrow as far as work wise. So I should be able to just kind of chill out tomorrow, play a little bit, you know, do a few games throughout the day. That's a good thing about, like, you know, right now, especially during this summer. My daughter's not in school, so that means I actually get to I gotta work next weekend. I'm not sure what my like I said, I don't know what next week's gonna look like for us. I don't know what next week will look like for us. Because, you know, 4th of July is what, Tuesday? For 4th of July this year is on a Tuesday. So I don't know what our plans are. So I was tempted to talk to Igor and a few other of our buddies. At least I know this map. This is Resident Evil 2. I know Resident Evil 2. Let's get this one. I might try to do something I haven't done in a long time is go fishing. So maybe I'll go fishing next weekend. So it's a nurse. I'll go for this one since she's over there. Yeah, I don't know this map. I know some of it because it is, you know, pretty close to Resident Evil 2, but not all of it is. Like that coming out right there from Chief Iron's office. Psh, wouldn't know that. Focus up, let's get it. I'd say this is probably one of the harder gens to get because it's in the middle of the map. So I'd love to be able to get it. That's what I liked. Yes. I was worried she was gonna see me, but it didn't happen. Let's go get another gen done. So come up here after me. Who's gonna boogie on out of here? I don't know. I know the layout of this place, but I don't know where everything's at in here. Jesus. Ah, cleanse. Cleanse me up a totem here. Pop. Pay attention so I don't mess up another one. Pay attention. Okay. Yeah, I've heard I heard a nurse isn't very good. Yeah, I bet she's pretty new, because I was watching her. I was easily able to get away from her, and so is everybody else. So that tells you that more than likely she's a new player, which is good for me. I'm a newer player, so. They just boot scoot and boogied on out of here, didn't they? Is she gonna come on out? Yeah, nurse is pretty interesting. Really, it doesn't say I'm dropping E-frames. Oh, it's gonna say, hey, come somebody at me. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, that's a new nurse. I bet she's pretty strong being able to go through walls and stuff like that. If you know when to blow her cooldowns and stuff, I'd say she's probably pretty good. I've fought against, or played against a nurse that was actually pretty darn good. That nurse didn't seem like they were really, you know, had kind of any clue of what was going on. Like I said, it's probably a new player. Let's see. Yeah, they're definitely new. They don't have any perks. Because I was like, okay, so they do have this. So they do have an item, which means they've used a blood thing, but they don't have any perks at all. So they're probably new. A newer player. Oh, like, what can you actually have the hatch show up even after the fact? Let's put some more points into her. So can you like let them have the hatch? Like, does it show up even if you're like, if you've opened up the last door? If that's the case, that'd be pretty cool to give them points that way. I don't know those small things that'd be nice to do. Because I'd like to do better stuff for like new players. If it's like, ah, that, you know, you can do this and let them have a little extra points. I would gladly do that for new players. Just because it's, you know, it makes the game feel less toxic for new players, I guess you could say. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't have any perks or add-ons, so they were definitely new. What is this key? It says tremendously increases the chances of being sent to the auto haven wreckers when burnt. Stacks. A broken key belonging to a vehicle of unknown brand. A keychain attached to this identifies the owner of a... Okay. I don't know what that is, but okay. Plunder's Instinct or Renewal. Yeah, whatever. Let's go Renewal. I'd rather have that, so... Rubber gloves and stuff for my go there. So it always opens up if there's only one survivor remaining on the map. Yeah, I could have stayed there and let him have it. I should have. Now that I know that if I run into a new player like that again, I'll probably end up doing that for him, just because it's a nice thing to do. Renewal. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's cool. I like that. I know that once I get this person to 50 and get their perks unlocked, I'll probably... I don't know who I want to use. Is like... Cheryl's pretty cool. Because I've got quite a few points, but that's... They're a little bit more expensive than the other ones. 35. Rebecca's one I'd like to have, and Cheryl's one I'd like to have. And then I'd want to get one killer, which is Nemesis, I think. I think I want to get Nemesis as a killer. Oh, it's a map or a realm off. Got it. Okay, okay, okay. Because if I want, I'd want to get a killer. But I want to talk to Igor a little bit before I get one. Because I kind of want to get Nemesis. This is just 350, so it's like one of those things. I'd like to get Nemesis. Or even Pyramid Head wouldn't be a bad one. He's only 250. Does that mean Cheryl's only 250? Yeah, Cheryl's only 250. Nice. I'm surprised Konami didn't want their cut. Surprised Konami didn't want their cut, because, yeah, he's 350. I say Myers is 350. Who's another one that's technically a crossover? Okay, so Dadgum, Pinhead, he's 250. Freddy Krueger 250. So only certain ones are 250 and other crossovers aren't. So Myers. So, that's interesting. So, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I guess, Bubba, you can't get him anymore, can you? Because I don't see him in here. Oh, there he is, yeah. The Cannibal. I was wondering, 250. So he's a 250 also. Interesting. I got it. Yeah. Yeah, the big license killers, like, you figure Cenobite, which is, you know, Pinhead, he would have been one, you figure would have been a higher priced one. And you figure, I figured Pyramid Head would be, since at least they basically got that from Konami. And same with Leatherface. You figure he would have been one. But no, they're only 250, which is interesting. While all the Resident Evil ones are 350. So like Wesker, Nemesis, even he's only 250. But you know, Ghostface, Michael Myers. Is that really the only two big ones on here? Yeah, Ghostface and Michael Myers are 350, and then the Resident Evil characters 350, and then over here, Rebecca and Ada are 350. Leon and Claire, or Leon and Jill, are 350. Cheryl's 250. How about Ash? Ash is 250. Interesting. I don't know. Some of that stuff's just interesting to me to see which ones are, you know. Quentin Smith. Why does he have no cosmetics? Oh, he's a... Okay, he was the Nightmare on Elm Street character. Quentin Smith. Okay. Yeah, you're looking at, like, cosmetics. Yeah. Well, Freddy wasn't. Freddy's only 250. I figured Freddy Krueger would have been more. So he's 250. And see, Pinhead's only 250. I figured they'd be licensed and they'd be 350 because all the other licensed things, they didn't drop down that price. See, like Wesker, 350. Nemesis, 350. Ghostface, 350. And Myers is 350. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting. That those aren't, while Leatherface is 250. Pinhead's 250. The Executioner, or Pyramid Head's 250. And then Freddy Krueger's 250. I don't know. Odd to me. You figured they wouldn't be 250. Demi Gorgon. And then, like, if you look over here, the main way you can tell if they're crossover characters is by their costumes. Like, Bill's only got 3. They don't have any I can unlock with them. Rebecca's got 3. Ada's got 6. Where are you from? The Ducko. Okay, so is he, Okay, yeah, the Ring. So they're 350. So they're 350. Okay, so since he's a crossover character, he should be 350, right? Yeah, he's 350. That's interesting. So that they can all, I guess for certain characters, they have to charge X amount. So that, well, who is she then? Oh, Laurie. Laurie Strode. Halloween, of course. I was like, who is Laurie? So see, she's 350. So I'm guessing on certain licenses they can do it. That's cool. The Saw chapter. They got a detective, but they don't have what's his name? See, the licensed characters are the only ones you can buy with those, so the other ones you can get with these. So the characters I bought with the normal points or by in-game or the purchasable currency, these two, I probably won't buy any more in-games and just buy the ones you can only get there. I still get quite a bit of them. Okay, that's probably it for me tonight. I want to head off here for a bit. I don't know if Igor's getting on tonight or not. I haven't seen anything from him yet. But I figure he might be on here later. So if you guys want to check it out, and he'd probably be in stream it or maybe on Twitch sometime tonight. I might just swing over there and hang out with him for a bit when he hops on. If he hops on tonight, I haven't heard nothing from him. He might be taking it easy and getting him some rest this evening. But I'll be back tomorrow, and like I said, make sure you have your notifications on. I'll be on probably sometime tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be early in the morning or sometime in the like right after lunchtime in that area, but I will be on. So guys, take it easy, stay safe out there. If you can't tune in tomorrow, if you got work, I'll be back on tomorrow night playing some more games. So guys, take it easy and stay safe.